1, 2, 3, let's go. I'm hopping into Satisfactory. Looks like I have a train paused right now. I would like to welcome you to Satisfactory and Costello Industries. This is my hub. What I want to do with this video is I'll be shutting down this world with the update 8. So I want to showcase this world from the viewpoint of update 8 and showcase my facilities that I've built, my hub, and all of these markers on the map. As you can see, there's like a million of them. The vegetation has regrown and has kind of regrown into my area. This is my trophy room with all these lights, and they brought back the slugs, so I have a slug on display in here. I think that's pretty cool. Some of my trophies that I got, that I put out. In here should just be an elevator room. There's a lot of vegetation right here, but this was where I kind of built like various little quick consumables that I'd need for doing things. Allowed me to make hazmat filters and rifle ammo and stuff like that. Come out here is where I parked my Explorer, my car. We can go ahead and drive it. I made different parking areas out here. I'm gonna quick fix this, but out here I have like a central station. Various trains would come in and out. You kind of see them working their way through right now. Train station over there, factory over here. A lot of stuff is misplaced, but we're going to start by showcasing this facility and that facility. I have a facility back here. Some type of computing facility. I have something happening over here, something happening down here. So let's take a look as we float our way back to the car. Oh, good job, autosave. Quick drive down here. I don't remember what I built that for. That was kind of like my little temporary facility. I've been pretty good at building temporary facilities. So first, we're gonna come over here. We have all the miners. They're very loud, pulling the iron in. There should be... Let's get away from it now. But that should be 900 iron ore per minute coming in. It comes into here. Into this big smelter array. And then we'll enter in here. This is our first logistics floor. This is where ingots and plates have come through. There's leftover plates there. I should have done more labeling, but this was the storage room. I had a spot for them to make plates. This one produced smart plating, reinforced plates, modular frames, and rotors. This one went through a lot of transition. Let's go ahead and head up these wacky stairs that I never changed. There's another logistics floor. Oh, there goes the... They're going by really fast. I like it. Over here was the iron rod floor, where a bunch of iron rods were made. And come up here. I think we had another logistics floor over here. Screws and plates and everything. The logistics floors probably could be bigger, but it was like the first major build. This looks to be where we made screws. Back here should have been the power switches. So I set everything to have specific power switches, as well as there's a backup screw section that I make extra screws at. That's all the basic iron parts. You come over here to this area. This area would make the reinforced plates, the modular frames, and I believe I had rotors over here. Yep. And I think these 4 rotors and these 2 were smart plating, if I remember properly. Yeah. I worked on trying to build these power pole things. And then we've got giant skylight. I don't know if you can see the little flying creature that comes through there, but he was pretty cool. That's our iron facility. That was pretty epic turn there. So yeah, I can't really remember. Oh, we're doing something with nitrogen gas over here. See if we can climb this. We can, nice. Alright. So, coming up to this facility, another autosave. We're getting quite the size here. This is where we input steel pipes. Oh god. The vegetation. This should be our initial copper facility. It made stators, automated wiring, as well as all basic copper components. It was kind of like a tier 2 copper system. All of the smelters, some constructing work. The weird like power bar things, but came up here and made all this. So that was our first copper facility. We go over here to this building. Here was another little temporary thing that I set up, but didn't really get... I did a lot of little temporary setups that just never really got used. This was the motor facility. I'll just showcase just the top floor for this. This one produced beams, pipes, beams, and motors. I had to kind of manually input stuff. This was the main floor, just 4 machines. It was my first steel facility that went through a lot of changes. As you can tell, some limestone, rocks jutting back out, iron coming in here, limestone, and then you get the coal coming from over there. Over here, there's also a couple sulfur nodes that get shipped off to the power facility. So let's go ahead and show off this power facility. Pop the hog. So much stuff. Alright, so this was supposed to be like a mega power facility. Oh. So just follow this little... As long as I don't fling the car off the edge. Oh god. Let me see if I can... Oh, okay. Update 8 seems to be working pretty well. Oh god. Another autosave? This is like the 8th autosave in like a 4-minute video. Seriously. Alright, let's wait for these to get out of the way. Maybe. Anyways, I had a pretty cool power facility over here that we're attempting to get to. I just don't trust these items until they shrink away. Probably end up knocking the car off the edge of the... So all of the environmental hazards that I got rid of when building the world seem to have respawned, as well as a lot of the vegetation came back. As you can tell, still has the old power power poles going everywhere. It's a very messy build. Over here, this is where I have the bulk of my power. This was a very messy build, but just a ton of power generators everywhere. Fuel generators. I believe everything was set to make pretty late game fuel. Yeah, it was diluted fuel. As we pulled. Definitely not a great build, but it provided a lot of power. What do we have? Like 30,000 power. Not too bad. We never got nuclear power, though. Take out the nuts. Now we're going to head to the other power facility. This one was our first oil power facility that we just kept expanding upon. And we'll see a lot of stuff from really how it just grew very modular. We didn't really move a lot of stuff, but just kind of added to the build. We can drive through this terrain properly. Ends up taking out the nuts again. Alright, and then from here on out we're actually going to be using trains to get around. Up until we get to the aluminum facility, and that one's going to be a little hard to get to. That one doesn't have that autosave still struggles so much to not freak out. See all the trees coming in. We're just going to take this train to its next stop. Looks like everything's full here. I don't know what this... Oh. So this will go to our other steel and computer setup. That was meant to be bigger builds, but I just got bored of them and didn't do anything. Out here is just a modular in here. So that facility back there was just iron rods and rod ammunition that I made. Up here you'll see, this is where we should be heading next. It's called the construction plant. There's a small little area there to pick up copper for the aluminum facility. But over here I have a kind of computer facility and kind of construction facility. This is where I make the heavy modular frames, and over here is where I make like computers, supercomputers, radio control units, some of the higher tier items there. So let's go ahead and hop out here, take a small tour of this area. Down here we've got the iron coming in. We ship coal in. Coal, we ship rubber in. I think we ship screws in. And ship reinforced plates out. But this is our huge steel and iron smelting floor. Obviously the place never got walls. I don't remember what's made up here. Oh. Basic components. Basic components get made up here. But as you climb further and further up the build, we eventually let's get up here. It'll be easier. We've got like modular frames getting made here. The screws get shipped all the way up here. Everything goes in for the heavy modular frames. For some reason, we're not making the encased beams here. So something happened that kind of goofed this place up. I'm not going to fix it, but we're here to tour the place, not probably got messed up on the line. Oh no, the concrete. I was setting up concrete, so that's probably what it was. I was trying to rebuild the whole concrete situation. Over here, you can see more of a computer facility. I've got Caterium coming in through here, making all these components coming in here. Another autosave. What are we? 20 some odd minutes in. Video's getting a little long, but this place makes computers, crystal oscillators. I come in, I drop off the aluminum things for the radio control units. This was a pretty fun build. I probably could have built this one better. Oh, these was... Oh yeah. Your first time making crystal oscillators is a lot of fun. Because you like have to build all of these big manufacturers. There's obviously water shipping up to make wet ingots. Come further down the train line here, and this train line just continues further down here. We make it to our first power facility. This is where we first started making plastic, rubber, and we ship in the sulfur and the coal to make the compacted coal. And we make over here the special turbo fuel with it. Here's one of the oil nodes. I make packaged fuel over here as well. So this one turned out pretty interesting. This is where I make like 300 packaged fuel a minute. Like either 400 or 800 plastic, 400 rubber, a bunch of smokeless powder that was going to be used for making ammunition and bullets. I was still using these like power things to try and have a good idea to make the power. Over here I have this obnoxious, awkward train rotary, so that's a lot of fun. And then from here, this one's a little much to just run, so we'll take a train. And this goes out to our we've got further into the center of the map, we've got silica and stuff like that, but that we never really expanded upon either. We go straight through here. Further up there is just all our bauxite mines. We don't have to look at that. We're here to look at the facilities. This is also more up there to the bauxite mines. I gotta figure out a better way to access some of these higher areas. Maybe what I'll do is set up like a raw resource facility, sorting facility, and then I'll just ship all of the raw resources around the map to one facility. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I forgot that can happen. So that's fun. Or just leave that there. We're leaving this world anyway. Seriously, another autosave. So what I want to do is I want to showcase this world, and then after showcasing the world, start over. Dear God. Start over in a new section and try to reach nuclear power. Since I didn't do it in the Update 7 playthrough. And I want to record it and show you guys, because I think that'd be cool. Most of the other places are just kind of little mining spots. Oh, look at this. And some broken areas. But over here is where we have like the big kit and caboodle, if you will. The aluminum facility. And oh goodness, this one produces heat sinks, and cooling systems over here. So the heat sinks dump in. Looks like they're still dumping into this fourth one here a little bit. Yeah, they have a lot to still dump in here. And then we recycle extra cooling systems, collect extra heat sinks. Like, look at all these cooling systems. That's insane. 4,800 cooling systems. Never gonna use that. I don't know why I was stacking them, but make all of the aluminum plates, aluminum nitrogen gas. I believe, yeah, I believe we package it up, ship it in there. This was going to be a whole thing, and it took me like forever to try and build this and get it right. I built it and rebuilt it and tore it down and rebuilt it and stopped playing and then came back and started playing again and rebuilt it. And it was a lot. So hopefully if I play again, that doesn't happen. But that's as far as I know the final facility. We've reached over 30 minutes for recording, so that's probably enough for a video. I don't want to take up too much of anybody's time, but I did want to showcase my world before starting over and recording the starting over and showcasing Satisfactory Update 8 and some of the cool stuff I want to build. Well, my name is Johnny. Thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I will be putting out more videos of Satisfactory, as well as a couple other games that are coming out. And then just showcasing what I'm doing while gaming. So if you like seeing me game, yeah, subscribe, like, comment. You can always comment. I like comments. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day.